Welcome, folks. This is Corey Babka from the Marks Group, marksgrouplive.com. Going over today, what is Zoho SalesIQ? I know when I talk to my clients, I always talk about this product. We use this product. It's a fantastic add-on. It's a little bit outside of Zoho CRM. It does integrate with Zoho CRM, but it's a separate product as part of the Zoho One suite or to be bought as an add-on. Okay, it's a fantastic product. We're going to go over what it does as an overview today. Before I get to that, just want to say after the video is over, feel free to email us at support@marksgrouplive.com. Any questions on this topic, any support needs, any ways that we can help you kind of configure this product for you. There is a future video that's going to go into a little bit more of configuration for this. This is just the overview of Zoho Zoho SalesIQ. Sorry. Okay, be sure to rate this class as well, helping out your fellow subscribers, as well as helping us improve on our videos. Okay, here's some main points of today's video. We're going to talk about how you can use SalesIQ to easily track who's on your site. You can use SalesIQ to easily chat with site visitors, and you can convert these chats to leads or cases depending on the need. Okay, so let's just jump right into the main scene here. Go right into Zoho, and as you notice that I'm looking at Zoho CRM, which is fine. If I go to setup, it's not in here. SalesIQ is actually outside of CRM. So you need to actually do a SalesIQ dot. Now I've already got this loaded on my other screen, which is over here. And it is salesiq.zoho.com is what it is. And then you'll find that if you're logged in to your Zoho CRM, it will bring you right to your instance if you do have access to it. Like I said, either as an add-on or through Zoho One. Okay, so now talking about this, when I click on the main area, there's settings, and there's a lot of different pieces that we're going to go into in a future video talking about the configuration and what do I do here. However, for today, it's going to talk about general setup. What I'll do is I'll go to the main SalesIQ icon, and it says hello to me. Okay, and to start using this, I need to add this code to all the pages of my website. It's easier than it sounds. Okay, you can copy this code, send it to your webmaster, send this code to your web developer, whatever we want to call him or her. Okay, and they put this code in your in your website headers. A lot of times people will put it in the CSS, like the header, and so therefore it's just attached to the entire website, which is good. You can also attach it to individual pages if you don't want it everywhere. Okay, and what does this do? Well, it does a couple things. Okay, this code right in itself is just a shortcut to a widget here. Now, what that means is if we change things around in the settings, I can configure everything about my there's the widget, there's the portal settings. If I look at my websites and I say Marks Group Live is a website, I can actually look at the widget and you can see what does it look like, the chat window, what color is it? Is it blue? Is it red? What do we want it to be? Okay, display the operator, all these different configurations. You can control these different configurations from the main page without having to recopy code. That's what's nice about this. Okay, the code itself, the code that I was showing you here is specific to this website, and there's a whole widget and a whole page. Okay, and that's fine. But what we're looking at is that idea is it's controlled centrally within Zoho SalesIQ, not within the code. Right? Paste the code one time, set it and forget it. Tweak the configurations back in SalesIQ, and it's reflected there. Okay, so every time your website's actually opened up, it actually references what should I look like in the Zoho site, and it's very fast. Okay, so we go from there. So what's it going to do? Well, number one, it tracks visitors online. Okay, this is actually our live tracker right now for this particular page. Okay, we have it loaded into marksgrouplive.com, which you've all come to already, right? And we're tracking through our other pages. This is what I can see who's online right now. Okay, we've only got 2 that's being tracked, right? It's at a light time. So I've got here, and I look at this, and I say, well, there's me, Corey B. How does it know that? Because I've been there before. This person here, it shows me who it is, shows me their IP address, right? It doesn't know who they are yet, but it tells me where they've been. okay? So if I look at this here, they started out with the tutorial videos, and then they went down to here, and now they're in basic workflow rules, watching that video, and then they went to advanced workflow, and now they're on advanced workflow part 2. So they've been here for a little while, okay? And they've been watching these videos, and it just shows me everything they've done based on their IP address, and it tells me how long they've been on each one, okay? Now by doing that, I can actually click on it. What I do is click and it'll show me which page they're going to. What I could do if I wanted to is chat with them. I could go here and ask them a question and say, is there anything I can help with? And what it will do is when I start the chat, it will open up on their screen, it will prompt them for their name, and from then on there's a cookie that will know who they are. Okay, at that point, I can make that person a lead or convert it to a ticket. Okay, so that would be over here. If I look at my visitor history, I can see my returning visitors and all these different things, and I can look at this one, and I can put in some information if I wanted to, right? Actions, right? What did they do? You know, everything there, okay? Returning visitors, I'm going to go back. Here's all visitors. I can do this here. Okay, I can see certain things. Where did they go? All those different pieces. Their visitors, their actions, and I can add some notes. Okay. Next time they pop in, talk about this. That would be the note. Okay. Now, what this also does, as many of you know and have used, there is a chat function in the bottom right of our page. Okay. This right here is SalesIQ. And I can go in here and say Corey, and I can say Corey Babka and say Corey at marksgroup.net, and I can say I need to know a bit more about merging migration of an older CRM to a new one. Can you help? And what happens is they start that chat and it will open up, and now I actually get this on my screen that I'm going to actually go there, and I'm going to have to mute this so no one hears that anymore. And what happens is eventually I can figure out what do I want to do, whether I ignore it or I answer it. In this case, I'm obviously going to ignore it. I don't normally do that, but in this case I have to. So, and I'll just minimize that for now. But this chat widget is the second function of SalesIQ, right? And what happens after a certain time, you're going to see that it's 10 seconds, it's going to say no one answered, and it's going to close that chat out. And if I go into here, I can actually see visitors online again, and I can see active chats, chat history, okay, and I can go there. Here's my missed ones. I need to know a little bit more about data migration, right? From here, this is a missed chat, all right? I can also do chat history, and I could see it here, right? This one was missed, this one is here. I could say, hello, SalesIQ operator, different people here, what's going on? I can chat back and forth, okay? But you notice what I can do is I can push this to CRM, or I can convert the chat as a ticket. And that icon there is Zoho Desk. If you're not using Zoho Desk, definitely recommend you look into it if you're running a service organization, a customer service or a sales support, right? Or a technical support. Fantastic help desk program. Okay, a little bit heavier than the cases, but it allows you, your typical cases as part of CRM, I should say. But this, I could convert this chat as a ticket, give it a priority, status, open. I could even close it right away and say it just came in, and it would log all of this information in as part of that chat. Okay, get out to here, go back to my missed chats, and I could go here to say visitor history, missed chat, chat history. I need to know a little bit more. Here I can add a potential or add a deal if I wanted to, right? And here I can also, it's already in there. Now I don't have to, notice this one doesn't say push to CRM. Why is that? Because Corey at marksgroup.net is already in as a record of the Marks Group with a phone number, contact, etc., etc. All I have to have at this point is to add a potential. Let's go back to this one, back to, where's that one? Nope, not that one. Sorry, I want to go back to the one that I was just looking at, and it was hello. right? So I could just do something like this. I'm looking for my chat history. Sorry about that. Looking for this one. That's what I wanted to. The one we were back in the push to CRM. So if I click push to CRM, I have the ability, do I make it a lead or a contact? And if it's contact, what's the account? Okay, add the contact, add a potential, right? So a lot I can do right here just from a single chat, right? Now granted, chats themselves should be longer than 2 lines. You might be on the chat with someone for 5-10 minutes, but there's a lot of information that we want to grab. You add a new lead, you put in your notes, you add certain things of activities, add a task, and then away we go, right? So that is the other piece with SalesIQ. It's very, very useful for all of our clients that have it, that we recommend, and even as a minimum just to check and track your users and your visitors. That's fantastic, right? But to be able to chat live with this, and so you can get that there. Apologies, all of our operators are currently busy. This is part of the config, okay? But I can do that there and get it going and actually have this integration with my website, be able to interact with my site visitors via chat, also track my site visitors. Okay, so let's go back to what we're talking about. So what is SalesIQ? Well, SalesIQ is an add-on for Zoho, or for Zoho. It is a standalone product that you can use by itself, but it does heavily integrate with Zoho CRM, so most of our people branch out from CRM to this. Okay, it is a part of Zoho One if you're a subscriber to Zoho One. It is also a part of CRM Plus. It's part of the 5 that comes part of that CRM Plus subscription if you do have that. So it's one of the high ones, right? SalesIQ is fantastic. It allows you to track your site visitors, okay? It allows you to chat with your site visitors and then take those chats and actually convert them to leads or contacts or additional tasks or maybe a potential if it's already in the system. But it allows you to see their visits. And as a part of Zoho CRM, it actually comes in and allows you to see as part of, if I go back to our CRM here, I could actually go to Corey, and I'll look for me, and I should be able to see me, whoops, and you should be able to see my sales, my visits, as for my SalesIQ visits would be right here. And it actually shows this, okay? And that's important. So not only is it adding in, when we talk about CRM 101, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't show you that. I didn't go back to the scene. Let me just redo that real quick. So when I was in Firefox here, I'm going to go back into our system. So what happens is I'm looking at my, actually I can just go into this. So my apologies for that, folks. I forgot that I was on the takeaway screen still. But what I want to show you is if I look at my recently viewed, and I go back to Corey, which is down here in my recent items, and I say Corey, what you actually see as part of my record now is Zoho SalesIQ visits. Okay? So not only I'm seeing all those visits that I did as part of the CRM, and that's where the integration happens. Okay? It's a very, very good one and important one to have, is that you do have this, that not only are you tracking activity with emails and phone calls and appointments and tasks, but you're also tracking visits to your site now, okay? And that alone is part of that 360-degree view that you want for any of your clients, your contacts, your leads, to see what they're doing and how are they interacting with you, your different users, etc., etc. Okay? So at this point, I want to say thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. You got a little bit out of it, understanding a little bit more about what SalesIQ is and just a very high level of what it does. Okay, check out the library for other videos. Going to have another video that is out there that is SalesIQ, but more of configuration, as to what do I do with the widget, specifically that chat function, what are my default messages. There is another video for that if you're interested in doing it. If any other suggestions for other classes, any questions on this, support needs, support@marksgrouplive.com. Okay, thanks for watching. See you around the library, and thanks again.